Stephanie of Hair by Akoni, and welcome to our podcast. This is the Hair by Akoni podcast. And we started this because it's time to talk about skin and scalp in a way that really matters. So for those of you who don't know me, I am the founder of Hair by Akoni. I'm a multidisciplinary, so literally before we even got to the beauty industry, I started off as a lawyer. I studied political science, then went to law school, and I was into fashion law, but at the time, it was still kind of emerging and nothing else really interested me. So after working for about 2 years, I was like, we're gonna ditch corporate America and then we're just gonna go start a business. And so I moved to China. And that was crazy. You know, my mom was like, please talk to every mentor you have. But while I was there, I was like, this is so different. This is so cool. And coincidentally, everybody kept sending me to the hair factory. Like all the hair is coming from there. All the manufacturing is coming from there. So literally me being in the hair factory every Saturday on the streets, walking, taking a bus, plane, train. I was like, you know what? This can actually be my business. I'll start here. And while I was there, you know, I was teaching English. I was singing in 2 bands. We had to get the money, had to hustle, because, you know, business takes a little time, but also a lot of the pollution damaged my hair, and there wasn't a lot of Black hair care. So I had to really find spaces that catered towards skin and scalp care. I mean, I had to wash my hair with filtered water for a long time before I invested in a full filtration system. Shout out to Aquasana. But from there, I even became a beauty brand ambassador. Shout out to Madam Shea. And I think that kind of pushed me into just the realm of beauty even more. And I mean, just on my own, I love beauty. I love hair. I used to get in trouble for actually switching my hairstyle when I was a kid at school. I would go to school with pigtails, and then by the end of the day, my hair was in a ponytail or just messed up because I was 6 years old. And my mom told my teacher at the time, if Stephanie is playing in her hair, pop her. So that didn't faze me, okay? I would come with all the different styles, but that's just my personality. I've always loved, you know, beauty, hair, and makeup. So it's really cool to see today that I'm fully in this industry, but now I really do get to help people and make a difference. So I'm excited. I'm glad you guys are here.
What should we look forward to with this podcast?
You should look forward to hearing real stories, testimonies from people who do experience maybe psoriasis, alopecia, eczema, maybe some cancers of the skin. I know for sure that we definitely have clienteles that are across all of those gaps. But even more particularly special to me are people who deal with cancer, that are cancer survivors. So at the beginning of my journey, everything was about cosmetic hair, cosmetic beauty, wigs, colored wigs. But then we started getting clients that are like, hey, I can't wear lace. I need something with second skin. And then that just opened up my mind and my heart really to, you know, making sure that this brand is actually serving a purpose. You know, beauty and fashion is fun, but that's very surface. And when you really start hearing people's stories, sometimes they may try to mask what is really inside or what's going on with the hair care, with the wigs. And, you know, at the end of the day, we have to fix what's inside and be proud of that. And then we can make everything shine on the outside. So I really feel like this is purpose-led and it's gonna be fun. So on top of talking to people with testimonies, we're gonna talk to practitioners, both in the healthcare space and in the beauty space. There are tons of trichologists that I network with, barbers, estheticians, people who really see skin and scalp issues and know how to treat and remedy them. And then also to just have fun. I mean, there's all types of stuff that we can talk about. wigs, weaves. I mean, Cardi B just dropped her hair care line. Nothing is over $25, which is cool. Of course, we know Beyonce has Sacred. I think Rihanna even jumped in there too. Who else has wigs? Vivica A. Fox, okay? Now, American Cancer Society, I know y'all needed to find somebody black. So let's go talk to people who actually do this, not just celebs who have hair care lines, because we're not helping nobody, okay? We want to help the people. But yeah, that's what we can expect. And, we'll be taking questions. If you have comments or things that you want to know about, we're definitely going to listen to you and try to bring a real experience for you and something fun that you can also learn from.
How important are these conversations to our community?
It's super important. It's so important that Eli Lilly has a bus and they go into our communities and do skin and scalp analysis for free. It's also so important because, everybody has some type of allergen. Everybody has some type of issue and they don't even know where it's coming from. Is it stress from you wearing ponytails all day? Or is it something genetic? Is it something that maybe is autoimmune based? Is it diet? A lot of times I tell my clients, I will sell these products to you all day, but if you're not drinking water, if you're not eating right and working out, and you're not helping the inside of you, then your hair, which is an extension of yourself, is not going to grow well. Your scalp is not going to be a nice breeding ground for healthy hair and skin. So we have to really look within ourselves and say, what are we doing? We can't just slap a product on everything. We have to have some accountability. And, as we grow and age, our health is more particularized and specialized. So it is important to know, tap in with yourself and see, maybe I can't eat chicken wings and hot fries all day. Okay. We're not in elementary school. You need to eat more greens, different things cause your hair to grow or not grow, everyone's on the sardine trend right now because of the omega fatty acids. But there are so many things that are literally in our kitchen that we can use for our skin and our scalp. I'm a DIY girly to the core. I think in the past 2 weeks, I've made a lip scrub. I've made a charcoal cleanse. I have also made skin serum because I know my body and I know what my body needs. And instead of trying to guess and figure out what's in these products, why not start with basic ingredients that I have, that I know? So it's going to be some of that. We're also here for tips and tricks. I mean, again, it's passion-led. It's business. Yes, business, you need to make money to stay in business. But at the end of the day, I'm a regular person too. I like to save a coin. I like to learn what's going into my body. And sometimes I do want to make it. So we're here for all of that. Mm-hmm.
You spoke about in China how it was hard for you to find hair care products and hair care services for people of color. How has that inspired you creating Hair by Akoni?
So I would say that is probably 80% of the inspiration. A lot of the skincare products in China have lightening agents in them. So automatically, it's I can't just go into the store and buy lotion. Then I had to go back to, okay, well, what were the ancestors using? What are we still using? Butters, oils. So, hey, I'm using olive oil to cook in the kitchen. This is a great moisturizer for my skin. It's a great moisturizing agent for my hair. So different things like that. And of course, it's China. So the hair texture is different. So a majority of the time, I'm not going to find hair care for me. So instead of trying to buy abroad and ship, all of that costs way too much money, more than I had, more than I, was going to pay every month. Let's start making our own until we can actually get into a lab. So it kind of started like that, kitchen, avocados, egg masks, oils, And even if I had a shampoo that wasn't so great, I can add these moisturizing agents inside until I did more research to learn more sophisticated things. But keep it simple, and that like pushed me through. And from there, people were like, "Hey, can you make something for me? Can you help me out? I don't have any hair care or skincare." So, if you have a personal story that you want to share about your skin or scalp issues, if you are a practitioner in the healthcare space or the beauty space, and you have some things that people could learn from, definitely reach out. We want you on the show. We are local to Dallas, but we do travel, and we can probably do some virtual podcasting, but come on the show. We need you. Your voice is important, and the world is waiting to hear and learn from you.